Hi everybody, how we feeling today? It is another Tuesday live stream. Just a hangout stream, hanging out with every single one of you guys. Hopefully you guys had a fantastic weekend. Hopefully you guys got to play some Airsoft. If not, don't worry. If you guys are local, I might be playing this Saturday actually. So I'm going to be playing at Warp Tops, possibly with RPG lovers and Darkstar. So if you guys want to pull through, by all means, feel free to do so. I posted it earlier in the Discord, which if you haven't already, make sure you're on that Discord server. A great place to be, and of course, a great source of information as well. You guys are getting the first to know whenever we drop new products, new things are happening, which we got a cool few new things going on as well. Quite a few new things happening, especially if you're not regularly keeping up with our social media. But hopefully you guys are doing so well. Who we got in the chat so far? Jaden, what's going on, Jaden? Good to see you. River City Ranger, hello, hello, hello. Corman, hello. Thus are here. WTF, Frick, shoot, what's going on, man? Good to have you on the stream. Blicky Minaj, what up, dude? Crazy J, what's happening, dog? What's happening? Corman, no, I am definitely not late. For sure I am. I know for a fact I am not, all right? Don't even get me started, all right? Don't start with that shit. Nice good weather this weekend too. Yes, right. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. It's a little warmer. It's a little warmer. But I know for some people that is pretty damn good. I just prefer it when it's nice and cold. I like it when it's chilly. I like to be able to go and layer up. But that's just me. Guys, make sure to continue spreading this word around as much as possible. Let people know what we got going on right now. Hold on, let me modify this. Hold on, I gotta change this right here. I'm gonna do. Actually, you know what? Nah, I'm gonna keep it. I will keep that there for the time being. I'll keep that promo going, guys. We have, of course, our weekly live stream giveaway, but we have the promos here as well. Every $50 getting you 2 entries into this week's live stream giveaway. 24 chances. You get 24 entries if you order yourself a Mayo Gang MGC form. In the polymer version, whether that be the Gen 2 or Gen 3 variants. That just went live like last week, so make sure to go and order those as well. Those are pretty freaking sweet, dude. I love those things. But they are live right now, and if you order only within the time frame of the live stream, of course, these promos, that's when they're active. And of course, as you guys should know, any order over $149 gets free UPS ground shipping. If I say you're late, then you're like, nah. That's not how that works, RPG. That's not how that works, buddy. No. I don't think so. My high kappa plug, bro. Oh, pop metal. I'm so sorry, Jaden. That freaking sucks, dude. They've been turning up like they have a membership. Oh, at like fields and shit. Damn, that's crazy, Lance. To me, that actually has happened a few times where we've had to stop the game. We're like, all right, nope, ceasefire. There's a freaking snake. You know, on the map, we gotta, and the refs gotta like come by and either have someone just freaking yeet it across, you know, so that way they don't have to deal with it anymore. Or, yeah, it's pretty concerning. It's pretty concerning sometimes. I've gotten pretty close. They've never like bitten me or anything or done anything like that, but I have gotten pretty close enough to see, and I'm like, ooh, that looks like a rattler. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Ticks too. Oof. Yeah, I do not mess with ticks either. That bug spray, everyone. Bug repellent. If you can do it. Honestly, it sucks when you have to do it. It's another layer of oil on your skin. But whatever. Just trust me. You're going to want to do it. But yeah, man. How's everybody doing today? How are we all feeling? Hopefully you guys are doing well. We have a topic for tonight's discussion as well. That, of course, being things Airsofters forget. Now, the reason I'm talking about that now is because I've been doing kind of a... sort of like a video series that I've been doing on the shorts, which again, if you're not watching our shorts, YouTube shorts, make sure you're watching. I put my blood, sweat, and tears into that thing. You know what I mean? Literally, I have bled over these shorts a couple of times. One in particular, if you guys know what I'm talking about. But yeah, make sure to go and check those shorts out. I pretty much come with them almost every day. But I did one starting last week, and I did a sequel to it, The Electric Boogaloo. I did a part 2 to it today, in which I was talking about other things that Airsofters forget. So take this time, and I want to discuss what are some things you think that Airsoft, that you've seen, or maybe even you yourself, right? What are some things, some popular items that Airsofters seem to forget, or things in terms of like actions you should be doing that Airsofters seem to forget? For example, right? If you watch the shorts, you'll see that the first one was making sure to clean your inner barrel. That's actually something that's pretty common for a lot of people to forget. Even though it's like a pretty simple thing to do overall, it can be annoying, and some people just forget, or they lag on it a little bit too much. And don't get me wrong, I'm guilty of this too every once in a while. It happens, right? But it is still something that we should get into the habit of doing more frequently, more regularly, is clean your inner barrel, especially after you play. You don't want to just let it sit there. Today's, if you watch the short, it was actually making sure you empty your magazines. This is not only a safety thing, but also just like a maintenance thing. If you guys remember, or if you guys, obviously a lot of you guys, the more experienced players that you guys have been running mid-caps for a while, you don't want to leave your BBs fully loaded in your magazines for prolonged periods of time. It's just never a good thing to do. Obviously, that'll wear down the springs, and it's going to have a hard time feeding your mags all the way through. Ask me how I know. I'm sure there's plenty of you who have done it as well, too. It freaking sucks when it happens, too, because some of those mags, you know, can be a little bit pricey, especially if you're going with like something like a PTS, for example. But think about things like that that we can go ahead and discuss on tonight's live stream. Remember to continue getting those orders in. Last week, during our live stream giveaway, we went through 10 rounds of trying to find a winner, and we were not able to find someone who was also watching. So make sure you're continuing to spread the word around to as many people as possible about what we got going on right here. Again, there's no other airsoft retailer that is offering what we're offering here, especially with the quantity of how much we are offering. There's a lot of opportunities. There's a lot of opportunities for anyone to take advantage of, right? Obviously, we got the weekly live stream giveaway, but if you guys haven't seen it, we also got our Summer Storm $1,000 shopping spree giveaway, right? Which anyone can go ahead and win for themselves, literally just by placing a $50 or greater order. You have a shot at winning. We're going to make the announcement for the winner towards, well, the deadline enters the 4th of July. Yay, Independence Day, right? That's going to be the deadline to enter. I'll make the announcement on the 7th for that. But if you check out the new products page on the site, there's a couple things we want to give attention to, of course, right? That, you know, the Summer Storm, one giveaway, the shopping giveaway. We have, what's this? Ooh, what is this? Swag packages are back. Patch packages are back. Win 295 LT Gen 4 Predator. That's right, they are a little bit discounted right now, actually, which shocker deals are expiring. We're going to get to that a little later. But, yes, the $5 mystery patch packages are here. Order 4 of them bad boys, and you get yourself an entry into tonight's live stream giveaway. This is an easy way for you guys to go ahead and get some swag, of course. These are really, really tight. We just made this live literally towards the end of the day today, so I'll leave a link to that as well. Spread the word around, you know what I mean? You get some pretty cool patches that are not available. Some of them might not even be available on the website, which is pretty freaking cool. Now, the double troubles. I made an announcement earlier today, right on Discord. Was it today or was it... I think it was... Yeah, I think it was... Was it today? Yeah, I don't remember when exactly I made it. I made the announcement basically that for the Double Trouble Mystery Box, yes, it was early today. We're going to be doing now an end of the raffle, or end of the sale raffle, where basically at the end of this batch, version 15, if you order yourself version 15, you will be entered into a little end of the sale giveaway in which we give away a brand new Airsoft gun. This, of course, is going to be a Mayo Gang MGC4 Mark III Gen 3 package. Hyperlink should be working. I'm not sure why it's... But basically, you're going to be winning an MGC4 Mark III Gen 3 package where it's going to come included with 10 additional magazines and an optic included right at the box. The value of that is very freaking expensive, so I'm very happy with the prize that we selected for this. And of course, it's a way for you to get 2 airsoft guns for the price of 1, and you're not missing out at all. These things are freaking sweet. So I'm leaving a link to that as well in the live chat. Ooh, excuse me. And then, of course, we still have plenty of discounts going on for so many of your favorite items, including mystery boxes. Shocker deals are expiring at the end of the night tonight. Oh, there we go, sales page. Yeah. Shocker deals are expiring at the end of the night tonight. So, again, make sure you guys are getting those orders in for those deals. Honestly, you want to take advantage of, because come tomorrow, the deals might not be there. So you got to make sure that you take advantage, of course, while they're there and they're present. Right? I want to help you guys out, save as much money as possible. So we're offering as many of these deals as we possibly can. But remember, continue spreading the word around as much as possible. Let's get more eyes on these live stream giveaways, especially because with the live stream giveaway, we might actually be modifying the rules for this upcoming giveaway this week. Ordinarily, the way we do it is that we would be having the 2 prerequisites, right? We have a minimum 40 congruent viewers, and we would have 10 orders placed minimum in order to meet the prerequisites, right? We might actually be upping the prerequisite from 10 orders to 15. So just keep that in mind. Letting you know now. Like that way it's not a complete surprise when it does eventually happen, because it is going to be an eventuality. So it is just again because it has been slower, and we do want to encourage more new people to be placed. Or the other option, which I'm leaning towards, and we're probably going to end up doing this one more, is going to be, we're going to get, instead of it being just 10 orders placed generally, it's just going to be like from 10 different people. So it's still, you can get as many entries as you want. You can get as many entries as you want. It's going to still remain exact same. It'll still be 10 orders placed, but it has to be from 10 completely different people, right? So that way, again, it's not always on the regs and the mods to be able to go ahead and get the giveaways going. It encourages everyone to continue sharing around as much as possible as well. So it's probably going to be that option that I think about. Yeah, it's going to be that option now that I think about it, not the other one. But yeah, continue spreading the word, guys. Remember, if you do have any Airsoft-related questions, or you just want to ask me personal questions, or whatever the fuck it might be, just put the letter Q in front of your questions. A lot easier for me to spot and identify when I see that letter Q, and I'll be able to go and answer it as soon as I possibly can. But just remember to get those orders in the time frame. I'll be giving shout-outs to people who are getting their orders in as well. Do you think you guys will be doing another Christmas event at the Jolly is that a Q-O-L? Jolly, that is a great question. Usually we try to do stuff for the holidays. Possibly. The one that was there last time, that during the December, that was actually a Lancer tactical event, not a GI event. But we might be doing something. We might actually be doing something around that time as well. Potentially. I know we always try to do something. We might honestly be doing something during summer as well. I would like to do that. I like being able to do like Mayo Gang swap meets, that sort of. The swap meets are always fun. The swap meets are always really, really fun. I like doing those. They're super cool. And I like seeing what people sell, right? It's always interesting to see some of the relics that people have to offer, some of the eclectic things out there. So it's always really, really cool. And it's a great way to meet new people too. Where is the Airsoft GI shop in America? Great question, Jaden. We are located in Southern California. We are in LA County. We are in 12140 Altamar Place, Santa Fe Springs. Yes. It is actually, we used to be located in Walnut, but we moved about a little over 2 years ago now. Yeah, man, to this warehouse that we have specifically, it's really cool about it is that most of the stuff you see on the website is located there as well. It's like literally in-house as well, so it's pretty freaking tight, very convenient. So if there's anything you guys wanted to take a look at, majority of the items are there. You'd be able to go and just let us know, and we'll be able to go ahead and go to the back, grab it for you. You know, it'll take a few minutes to grab it, but yeah, it'll be there. Squirrely, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream, dog. Do you mimic win? I have mimic swag for you. Oh, that'd be sweet. That honestly, that would be cool if it happens. I would hope it happens. We're just going to hearing the additional. Oh, no worries, dude. No worries, Jolly. You are chilling. You are chilling. What is this as well? Okay, I'm overseas from the Philippines. I think you could see me. Think you could see me if I go to the coast. Yeah, man, absolutely. You know, swing by, man. It's always nice when we get visitors from across the pond as well. Answered that as well. Time to make alt GI accounts. Hey, man. I'm not saying you can't. I'm gonna leave it at that. Let's see here. Oh, he's dropping a answer that as well. Can I get a Gen 4 Mark II instead? For... Oh, okay. Can I get a Gen 4 Mark II instead? No. No, I think the price is pretty much set for that as well. $5 is $250. Okay. Got deal, but I can this as well. Picked up a room at a inn. Didn't have to do the whole baby Jesus thing, sleeping in manger. What are you talking about, Warzone? How many did you? Okay, this as well. What's going on, man? Okay. Wick the Airsoft, what's going on, man? Some of the sickest deals on sheet. Thank you, Wick the Airsoft. Appreciate it. Should have been me. Here's the thing. RVG was so excited, guys. This was so funny. I'm gonna put you just a little bit on blast. After all the stuff you guys make fun of me for, I think I'm at liberty to enjoy myself a little bit here. RPG Lovers was so excited and so waiting in anticipation for during last week's giveaway that when I call the winner, I called this guy, I think 3 times. He got so lucky. He had a lot of entries. This guy had a lot of entries, and I kept like rolling on him. Like I think two times in a row it happened, and then it happened again later on. Or was it 4? 3 or 4? One of the two. He got a lot of entries. All right. He took advantage of the promo. That's what happened. But he wasn't freaking here. But I think on like the 3rd time I tried calling him, RPG put his order number down, and he like tried claiming it, and then he's like, "Wait, that wasn't me." It reminded me of that Moist Critical meme. It was a misinput. Misinput. Calm down. Calm down. Oh, dude, it was so funny. He's like, "It was a mistake. It was a mistake." And then seeing him get frustrated after was just so hilarious, dude. But again, hey, people get excited for it. People get excited for it. People always forgetting they speed loader. Okay. I would say that is actually valid. That is actually 100% valid. I would agree to that as well, because I have been that person too in the past. Especially as a kid, man. Especially as a kid, I've forgotten a speed loader plenty of times. Plenty of times. I've had to borrow my buddies, which is fine. You know, it's out of all things to forget, the speed loader is like, it's a convenient thing. You know, obviously it's like, I definitely would say, like, if you are solely running mid-caps, yes, it is kind of like a mandatory thing to have. But again, if you have a buddy that's there, a homie, even most players that I know are pretty cool with them borrowing, with you borrowing a speed loader too, as long as you give it back, you know what I mean? The direction of the magazine, which how they like put it in, right? Like if they forget it, like how to put it back in the, maybe? I forget how many rounds I carry in my mag. Fair. Careful with snakes. I've had it with these MFing snakes. Yeah, on this MFing plane, bro. Darkest of Trees, what's going on, man? Welcome. He got picked 3 times and still didn't get it. Dude, that's the thing. Like, you can't win anything unless you're here, man. People gotta actually be watching. I can't stress how important that actually is for the whole process, you know, for it to work. And it's not like it's hard. It's not like it's hard, you know what I mean? All you gotta do is just like, all right, cool. I placed 2 orders this week. Let me write them down on a sticky note or on my phone just so I have it. I'm listening in. Oh, you don't even have to watch. You can just listen, right? Listen in on the order number. Oh, that's me, right? I win. There you go. That's literally it. That's literally all it takes. But some people just don't care and they don't want to listen. They don't read the rules. It is what it is, man. Oh, excuse me. Okay, let's see here. All right. Let's see who has gotten their order thus far. So far, ooh, I don't see anybody placing their orders. or taking advantage of the promos. I don't know, man. I don't know who it's gonna be going to. Is there a possible ETA on the Is there a possible ETA on the LTMWS mags getting shipped out? For the MWS magazines, did I spell that right? I think so. I don't have the exact ETA as to when those will be released. I'm assuming that they'll be coming out alongside with the MK16 URGI, or what is it, URGI style from Classic Army. I'm assuming those will be coming alongside those. I could be wrong on that though, but that's what I believe that they're at right now. Could be wrong on that. Warzone, what's going on, man? By the way, I saw your message. I did not understand a word of what you meant earlier. I found a Bison. It's a AP kit. Looks nice, but it does use Bison mags. I see. Chokehold, what's going on, dude? When I forgot to put my bucking. Wait, what? Okay, hold on. Worst thing to forget: forgetting to unplug your battery after a day of airsoft. Oh yeah, that's actually a. You know what? That might actually be the very next one that I do for the series, for the shorts that I do. That is going to be, of course, things Airsofters forget. Which, again, guys, if you have some personal experience of things you've forgotten to the field, like the worst things or the smallest things you might have forgotten, or know anyone that does, or what do you think is the most popular thing, or some things that people forget to do with their airsoft guns, or after they play, before they play, let me know. I want to hear it down in the live chat. I want to hear it down in the chat. I want to hear what you guys have to say about that. And remember, continue getting those orders in, guys, if you haven't already. Again, promos are up. Take advantage now while you can. Increase your odds of winning the next live stream giveaway. And, of course, if it's $50 or more, you are automatically entered into the Summer Storm giveaway, where you can win $1,000. But yes, I think that is a good one because again, a lot of airsoft guns nowadays will have an ETU, will have a MOSFET, and most of them are constantly draining. Meaning, if you leave your battery plugged in, it will kill it. Which, I mean, again, ask us how we know. The amount of RMAs that we've done. Even I've had to do, like, even in store, too. And as soon as I started doing some detective work and I figured out, and I was able to get them to, like, say, like, oh, yeah, we left it plugged in the night before. And I was like, why would you do that? And it's like the smallest battery ever. It's like a 600 mAh battery. I'm like, bruh, this battery's getting killed, you know what I mean, within, like, 4 or 5 hours of not doing anything. Come on, man. You cannot do that. That is not okay. It's more common than you think, guys. It's way more common than you think. Green gas can inside a Bison mag. No, actually, that's nuts. That is absolutely insane. You missed the part where I forgot to book a room at a... Oh, okay. That's what you were talking about. Gotcha, Warzone. Gotcha. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Question. How did that happen? I want to hear this story. How did that happen? I want to hear that. As well. Crazy J, always a pleasure, man. Always a pleasure. Is free shipping live yet? Yes. Free shipping is live. Free shipping right now for any orders over $149. As well. AKA GI somewhere in America. What do you mean? Of course. Where are you? Planet Earth. Let's see. Scrolling down. Most recent comments, questions. Never assume you always go through your gear totes to double check. Never assume you have everything. Always go through your gear totes to double check. Yes, I would say double checking is always correct. You always forget one piece of gear somewhere. Maybe it's that one headband, or maybe you forgot your helmet. Maybe you forgot the iPro. I've forgotten iPro before. No, I always carry a spare in my car, so I had something, but it wasn't the ideal. It wasn't something that I liked. It was just something that was there, right? It was the spare, literally. It was quite literally the spare. Or if I had nothing else, at least I have that. It's barely inconsequential. But iPro is one thing that I have forgotten. Knee pads, I mean, like, knee pads are nice, but it's not, like, essential. You know what I mean? They're not essential. You could do without them, depending on the terrain, honestly, that you're at. But again, it is nice to have. But yeah, you're right. In general, just like gear double checking is always going to be the takeaway for all of these, right? Just double check your stuff. Go through the list. If you need to write yourself a list or something, just go through it, you know? Mags did have a 650. Okay, yes. Then I believe that those should be coming alongside with the Classic Armies, if I'm not mistaken, Squirrely. Because that was the original date for the Classic Armies as well. And those are scheduled to, like, those are literally, like, I'm pretty sure they're here. They're just waiting to get past customs, if I'm not mistaken. That's it. They should be literally being shipped out by the end of the month. Isaias, I put it. RS Mag, okay. RS Mag, what's up? And my grief on the guns modify. I'm doing Zero J. Can't wait to show it off once I get the kit ready. Hey, Darwin's Arbiter, that's what's up, man. That looks. I'm imagining that's gonna look clean, dude. That's looking clean. Good. I want to see that. I want to see that shit. I know not an actual bison, but it's kind of close. Oof. You know what? You gotta take what you can get. You gotta take what you can get and just work with it, right? We're gonna try to get an order in. Hey, appreciated that, man. Appreciated that. Let's see here. Giving or shout out to who is this? Damn, they ordered quite a bit of stuff on this. They ordered quite a bit of things on this order. Looks like it's gonna be 6 entries for our man Scott. Yeah, for our boy Scott. He got himself 6 entries into Thursday's live stream giveaway. Guys, you can as well. And of course, this is also getting him an entry into the $1,000 Summer Storm giveaway. So make sure to get those orders in while you can. Scott, so far, he is in the lead. Craziest of J's. That's right, craziest of J's. What up, my creaker? Dude, I love that. I love that whole, like, stream that we did when we just had a bunch of creakers in the stream. That was so much fun. That was so hilarious. When I forget to put back my bucking when I clean it. You know what? You're not the first. Don't feel bad. I'm pretty sure I've done something similar. You know what I mean? Actually, I'll be real. I think as soon as I remember one time, I cleaned my barrel and I was like, ah, sweet. And then I went to go play and then I forgot. I forgot to put the whole barrel back in. Like, I took it out and I just put, you know what I mean? Like, I cleaned it. I was like, ah, sweet. And then I put the receiver back, but I forgot to put the whole barrel assembly back into it, you know? Like, hopper chamber was gone, inner barrel, like, everything. It was all gone. I was like, shit. Oh, dude, that's so funny. Scrolling up. Make sure to miss anything. Okay, yeah, should be all caught up on all of those as of right now. Yeah. Okay, scrolling down. Oh, there's more. Last Sunday I brought my F2 to a game, and I never checked the new trigger I put in. It was a binary trigger, so I couldn't play. Ah, you forgot to program it. Damn, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Lies knee pads are essential. Joshua Landers, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream, dog. Hello. Eddie Valiant slides a lot. He does indeed. I forgot all my batteries one game, and I was providing over a dozen AGs for my friends for a game I was hosting. You know what? You probably just had a lot of shit on your mind. You had to get through some stuff. You were trying to pack everything else, and you just forgot about it. It happens, man. It happens. I completely understand it. Victor, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream, dog. I saw you pulled up in the store earlier. What did you get? For getting airsoft condom. Oh, yeah, barrel socks, airsoft condoms, barrel covers. Yeah, I've done that. I make sure that basically at this point, I always have at least one. I make it a point that every gun bag that I have has one barrel sock in it. So no matter what, there is always at least one that I have with me. I've left my dead rag at the fob several times. that one sucks. Especially when it's a field that actually does require, or an event that does require dead rags. Yeah, it's unfortunate when that happens, and because again, you do run the risk of, not saying that it's bulletproof, obviously, in the sense of like, you know, you do this and it'll automatically guarantee, you know, not getting overhit. But still, having the dead rag, at that point, you'll take what you can get, guys. You'll take what you can get. I like the new wedding shirt. Oh, thank you, Jaden. Yeah, you saw that one? Yeah. That one was fun. I enjoyed that one. Yeah, that one was really fun to make. Okay, forgetting to make your gun. All right, Happy Ghost Ninja. All right, Edgelord. Scrolling down. Yeah, don't believe his lies. Deception. Let's see. Last minute invite. I told my boss I'm not gonna be here the next 3 days. I have been summoned to kill noobs. Oh, that's funny. That's so funny. Can you imagine you forget to call off to play Airsoft? You know what I mean? You forget to call off and you just go play and you're like, ah, shit. And your phone's like blowing up. I can imagine that happening. I can totally imagine that happening. I've never forgotten to call off. Like, I've always done it beforehand or let people know. Like, obviously when shit happens like last minute, then, you know, there's nothing you can do. But it's not like I would ever plan anything and then not tell anybody about it. That's just rude. You know, that's just rude. For at least my coworkers, if nothing else. That's why I use my old deployment bag and a laminated gear checklist. Smart. I didn't bring this outdoor field one time and ended up needing to drop a knee in fully wet dirt. Ooh, Jolly, really? That's crazy, dude. That's nuts. I am so sorry. That sounds miserable, man. Good to the CA MWS. Good to hear. Okay, good to hear on those CA MWS. I might get it before my birthday. Hey, that's right. You are, okay, let me take a guess, Squirrely. You are turning, I think you're like 2 or 3. I think your RPG's age. I'm gonna say you're like 32 or 33. I believe. I think that's what you are. I remember asking you once when we talked. I think you said you were like 33, maybe, at most. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. But anyway, happy early birthday, Squirrely Nuts. Happy early birthday. Christ Crew Rev. Okay. Hello from the Philippines. Wondering if y'all have recommendations where to buy here in the Philippines. I do not know what the Filipino market looks like. I am deeply sorry. Billy Mota, what's going on, dude? Welcome to the stream, dog. I see all 32 of you now are here in the stream. Guys, remember to continue liking the stream itself and continue sharing around as many people as possible. Let's get all eyes on tonight's live stream and share the news around as much as possible. Promos are there. Promos are there for you to take advantage of. Shocker deals are literally expiring at the end of the night, and we got a giveaway happening this Thursday. And we have plenty of new things that have dropped on the site itself. New products, accessories, of course. We are going to be doing shocker deals on some of the mystery boxes. We have a new patch package that's available as well for like $5. You order 4 of these, you get an entry in. Yeah, man, there's a lot of stuff to take advantage of right now. And, of course, the new version of the Double Trouble mystery box is available. And there's a bonus raffle at the end of it. So, again, a lot of shit going on. Mutiny, what's going on, dude? Let's see here. So anyone checked out the rifle data from Delta? I just got one dropped. I just got one dropped in a brushless warhead, and that thing is a monster. Oof, that's crazy. You dropped a brushless in that? That is nuts, dude. That is absolutely insane, Chokehold. Vaya con Dios, you know what I mean? Hopefully it's done up well for that, you know? What's up, everyone? I haven't played since I was 17. I'm now 38 going back into it. To be fair, shot. Hey, man. Hey, you know what? Welcome back into it, dude. Welcome back into the hobby. Welcome back into the community. This is the best community that you can be a part of in regards to like the overall airsoft community as a whole. So welcome. I'm glad to see that we got more people getting back into it. It always warms my heart. We get someone getting back into it. If you do have any airsoft related questions, feel free to go and ask away. Actually, this is a good one again for anyone that's joining right now. I apologize. I'm not 100% yet. I was out sick yesterday. I'm still getting over it. I'm like 80% better. I should be okay by tomorrow. Just fucking bear with me. Be patient with me, please. Yeah. Right now, I'm asking the question, things airsofters forget. What are some things that you guys, as airsofters, have forgotten on the field? I want to hear about these stories. I want to hear what happened, how it happened. I am going to be reading these all night. And remember, continue to get those orders in. Billy Mota, what's happening, dog? All gun, no barrel. What happened? Bro flinging BBs now. What the heck? Okay, so trying to order the 36 mystery packages. Lol, it's asking me to pay shipping. Lol, I feel I have been tricked. I think it's because those don't come. I think those on their own typically don't. Freaking hell, dude. What is it? Where's my? Hold on. Give me a second. Yeah. Freaking hell. 36 is crazy though. Yeah. You realize it's not just. I don't think it's just one patch in there either. I mean, anyway. If for whatever reason it's still not happening, if you order it, just DM us with your order number. We could probably just give you the shipping back, honestly, for that. That's fine. We should be able to do that. I think there's just something up with, because it's considered a mystery box, and mystery boxes typically usually under a certain amount don't qualify for it. I think that's what the system's messing up on. But it should. You should be able to qualify for it. If not, you can always just DM us, and we can just give you the shipping back. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Is GI going to get the VFC AK? VFC AKs, yes, are slated to be coming in. We have a few already. We might, depending on how these go, we might be bringing more in. Billy Mota. The reason that the ones that we currently have, say, on the coming soon status is because we had a set number of pre-orders that we could do, and the pre-order quantity sold out. So, yeah, that's what happened with that. They're still coming in. It's just, international shipping and what have you, taking a while. DJ, what's happening, dog? Warzone, why do you need that many patches? It's so funny. Lieutenant Muffin Man, forgetting to hydrate day before playing and chugging an energy drink like I did minutes before BB Wars. Bro, how are you not dead? Bro, that's insane. Remember, guys, when you want to hydrate, when people tell you to hydrate for an event, it's the day before. Drink plenty of fluid, especially water, most especially water, whether it's sparkling or regular. Just make sure you're drinking it the day before. Why do you think I'm never dehydrated? Because I'm drinking LaCroix constantly. I'm constantly drinking an endless supply of LaCroix, so that way I'm never dehydrated, ever. When I'm dehydrated, it's because I don't have any LaCroix in the fridge. That's the only reason why. Nick 32. Hey, Unk. Hey, what's up, man? You called me Unk? Called me Unk, bruh? It's okay. I am getting to the point where I am concerned. I learned the other day what the actual breakdown was in terms of ages, right? It's literally, I think I'm at the, what is it, 20, I think it's like 20, like 28 to like, or no, it's 25 to I think like 35, you're big bro, and then once you hit 35 and plus, then you're Unk. But then you get to a point where it's like, I think you're in like 40s or something, then it's like you become OG, and then it's like you're elders, right? Then like after a certain point, like you are literally elder, right? So I'm not quite there yet, but yes, I am getting very close to Unk. And you could just call me an Unk now if you wanted to. I am a bit of a FUD, honestly. Where's Cisco? Cisco's at home right now. Cisco be at his house, chilling, doing whatever Cisco does at home. Pretty sure eating more jars of mayonnaise. I got a hop-up unit because my other one broke. Oh, okay. What'd you do to break your hop-up, bro? What'd you do to break it? The same build. Okay, so there's how 1-to-1 are the Classic Armory MWS clones? Chaos Wanner. They are, I mean, as far as I know, they are pretty damn, we looked at them, and we had some of our regs who own MWSs, like several models, and they looked at them because they came in store, and they, I said okay, and they were able to go in and just bust them open just to see what's inside, and they were like, yeah, this is a clone, all right. You know what I mean? Like, this is, yep, that's pretty damn close. Did you see what I put in it? No, I did not. I'm afraid. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm afraid to open up my Discord right now because on Thursday when I tried opening up Discord, it just freaking died on me, like randomly, and I'm afraid of opening up again. I might do it later on in the stream. We'll see, though. We will see. Where'd it go? Oh my god, I gotta scroll up so high. Okay, yeah, okay, should we caught up? No, all the time I accidentally raise my regulator PSI when I take it apart. Oh, okay. The new MG4 Poly CQB is Gucci, and the Cisco Mayo edition is beautiful. Can't wait to see what is on the box I want. Ooh, Mutiny. Oh, yes, they are. They are indeed Gucci as well. Honestly, for Gen 3 and Gen 2, for it being a polymer receivers, like, dude, they're freaking nice, man. Freaking sick. I had a gun go down mid-game. A teammate I did not know handed me a... Oh, okay. Gluck, I had extra mags, guns to give away at that event, so I gave him a Sand Viper. Ooh, nice trade up for a Sand Viper. That's a come up, dude. I got the MG4 Mayo. It's crispy, yeah, baby, yeah, dude. Well, I wish I was turning 33. I will be 39. Jesus, you do not look 39. You do not look... I want to look like that when I'm fucking 39. You kidding me? When I'm on the edge of 40? Bruh. You kidding me? You and, like, Darktree are, like, aging like fine wine, you know? And I hope that's going to be me someday. So far, it seems like it's going okay. Seems like it's going to be okay for me. I mean, again, we've had the running joke, right? Where YouTube thinks that I'm, like, fucking 15 years old or something. It thinks I'm, like, under 21. I don't know why. So hopefully it stays that way, and by the time I'm like 70, everyone's gonna think I'm barely turning 40 or something, you know? That'd be nice. That'll be sweet. Wishes pretty much the same market in the Philippines, but no. Okay, gotcha. Wish the branch here. Can you buy something as well? Like the buy something. Was that a Gundam figurine in the background for just a moment? Where? Where are you looking? Oh, did I like move the camera that way? Yeah. Well, here you can kind of see some of them. I've shown these off before. Like, these are just like a few of the ones that I have. Like, I have a few here. A few of the figurines that I have up top. But I definitely, like most Gunpla builders, I am looking to build my collection of different kits, but mainly of the suits that I actually really like. But yeah, I do like Gunpla a lot. I do like building Gunpla. It's very fun. My favorite one really depends on my mood, honestly. It's tough. I have a few that are like, it really depends on my mood. If we're talking like anything from Universal Century, ground type GM is fun. I like my RX-78 Revive. That one is cool. Gundam Mark II, the Titans color is still, though, that's just badass, man. That thing is just menacing. It's mean as fuck, dude. I love that one. I'm going to be 31 next month. I feel so poor. Hashtag tiny home life, living in my airsoft closet Warzone. Hey, I didn't know we were that close in age, dude. Yeah, you're just like 1 year older than me. Dude, that's what's up. I was going to order the mystery pack. Ooh, thank you. I was going to order the mystery patches. Gotta wait till I get the extra $11 for shipping, lol. Hopefully I can get it by Thursday. Okay. I see. Forgot my Allen wrench for my CO2 pistol. Forgot my Allen wrench for my CO2 pistol mags. No close range for me. Oof, that mutiny. That is unfortunate. I have forgotten the hex key set needed to actually use CO2 magazines before. Tragic. Absolute travesty, bro. Pain. Yeah, pain. What does KJW stand for? I'm gonna be completely real with you. I don't know. There's a lot of acronyms in, like, for brands that I don't know in Airsoft. Like, it wasn't until I'd been playing for, again, now 17 years now. It wasn't until 2017 when I first started working for GI that I realized, or that I found out what G&G stood for. I didn't know that it stood for Guai. Literally means good, right? I had no idea. No idea before that. Forgetting the Pepto-Bismol before BB Wars. Oof. Yeah. Speaking from the man who clogged the hotel toilet. That's crazy. Will you guys get more Guns Modified Tempo 5 Awards? Yes, we will. Chaos Wonder. It just takes a while, you know what I mean? Because we get them in and they sell out pretty quick, you know? Forgetting to switch off safety. That's funny. You're lining up for the shot, right? You're getting ready to take this target out and you're like, fuck, it's unsafe, right? And then it's still like a split second later, you get shot by somebody else, you know? I get it. Put your mag in when you're... Dude, that's funny. It's like, I loaded up. No, I didn't. Nah, you hydrate... It moved. Where'd it go? Hello, where'd it go? Where the frick? Well, no, you hydrate 2 weeks prior with 1 liter a day. I mean, yes, if you want to, like, be thorough with it, you know? I've never heard of that. That's yeah, it's just because you ignorant. Happy goes. That's because you ignorant. I'll be called Grandpa at the field. Bro, that's savage, bro. Mystery patches, don't mind if I do. He's a funk. It's a fun mixed with an unk. It's a funk. Nice. I like that one, DJ. PB19 GVR. Is it? Oh, Fatsman 2480. How you doing, dog? My main man, Mr. Nicholas, Mr. Hua. How you doing, man? How you doing? Well Pro PB19 GVR. Is it worth it? It's not my favorite GVR. Honestly, though, if you're gonna go Well Pro, the AK-12 that they offer, whether it be the full length or the AK-12K, that's honestly what you probably should be looking at. Those things are amazing. Those things are freaking awesome. But the BB19, it's a cool like piece to have to the collection as well, and it can be really fun. But I don't have too much extensive field experience with it. Also, the magazines, I feel like at least the first one we got were a little finicky. They should be better now. But between the two, if you were comparing apples to apples, and I would just say go for the AK-12s. That's honestly what I would suggest. I was getting a couple small things anyway, so I got 4. Oh, let me see here. Let's see who else has gotten the orders in. I see. We got Mr. Nuts. I'm start calling you that from now on. Mr. Nuts got himself dose entries into a live stream giveaway. Got him. So he took advantage of the promo. He spent over 50. And our boy, Mr. Jesus Christ, you really did order 36. Holy shit. Holy crap. Holy crap, Lois. Mr. Jesus, that's so many. You really did order 36. Holy crap. Yeah, he got himself 36 freaking mystery patch packages. That is a lot. That is a hell of a lot. You got, what is it? Okay, hold on. I gotta do math here. Well, it's a lot, okay? It's a freaking lot. That's what it is. That's what it is. It is a lot of freaking. Yeah, that's nuts, dude. That's absolutely insane. But you know what? Hey, you got hella entries, dude. You got hella entries. Attempt to offer my IT services and fix your. I was like, LT services. What's that? My IT services and fix your PC for free. Isaias, was all the water I drank from the hose as a kid. Yeah, that keeps you young and keeps me youthful and virile. You know, the hose water, man. Absolutely. Chokehold 47. I'm a 32-year-old fetus. I don't know why that phrasing is just always funny to me. I'm a 32-year-old fetus. Are the 73831 push ETA? Hold on, what is this? What am I looking at here? What am I looking at? What is this? What the frick is this? 7. Is that a 3 or a 2? Hold on. I'm going blind, guys. 3831. I've noticed as I get older too, it's screens, man. Screens, I just have so much trouble reading them now. I literally have reading glasses for screens, like, you know, for like the counter, the blue light. I have those at work. I really should get a pair for home. Are they what? Push T? It's all legit. I'm so sorry. It's all legit. I have no idea what that question means. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. That question made no sense, dude. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm looking at the magazine. No, where is it? The same as the MGC4. I mean, those are the mags that pretty much any of the LT OEM'd MWS GVR stuff that's gonna be basically using those magazines. Squirrely, it didn't work for me. I drank hose water all the time as a kid. Maybe it depends on region, you know, how much microplastics we're getting in the water, you know what I mean? Depending on how much you get, the more the better, you know? I don't know. What real steel gun brand do you like? I mean, it depends on what specifically I'm looking for, right? I mean, I remember the very first actual 1911 that I ever shot was Rock Island Armory 1911, and you know what? That shit was fun as hell. PSA does make some really cool stuff, but I've heard so much mixed stuff about their QC. I don't know what to believe. I've fired one PSA gun before, and it was cool. Didn't give me problems, but again, it's not like I'm doing this avidly. You know what I mean? So, you should totally send me a free gun to make an airsoft video. Oh yeah. You know, I mean, hit up our marketing. You know, DM us. Hopefully you got enough followers to, you know, justify that. But yeah, possibly. You know, it could be possible. Must have been that upstate New York hose water. That was a good combo. Dude, that's so funny. Let's see here. Lieutenant Muffin, my favorite gun model is the Real Grade Tall Geese from Gun and Wing. Ooh, the Tall Geese fan. Good choice. Got to move barrel sock at the start of the match. No mag or battery, completely zoned out. Oh my goodness gracious, man. You forgot so many things. You just brought the gun out with nothing. Plain Jane. Like, and not just like accessories, but like, no, anything needed to get it to function, dude. That's hilarious. Got a Mayo Gang AR in my mystery box today. I'm stoked. Hey, Wormiak. That's awesome, dude. That's freaking sick. Let's go. Tons of fun those things are. Tons of fun they are. Why am I talking like Yoda? Hey, I unclogged that shit. Yes, it is impressive that you did it with a homemade plunger. You know what I mean? Which that's a story for a whole other time. Let's see. This games and water ruined it. That's funny. Oh, you like PSA too? Yeah. Okay. Ruben Moreno, what's going on, dude? Welcome to the stream, dog. Guys, we are talking tonight about things airsofters forget. If you have any stories of you forgetting anything, feel free to go ahead and do so. But remember to get those orders in as well. Don't forget to increase your odds of winning this week's live stream giveaway. Woof. Damn. I'm a gaseous boy tonight. Looks like so far Warzone, Squirrely Nuts, Mr. Scott, So far, only 3 people. Only 3 people have taken advantage of the promos right now. So make sure you do the same and get them orders in. And of course, increase your odds of winning the next giveaway. And of course, you know, the $1,000 Summer Storm giveaway, which literally anyone can win, but you got to get those orders in before it's too late. Okay, let's see here. Now I run a mile-long Ethernet cable from GI to Isaias' house. Oh, just a mile? It's more than just 1 mile. She asked me about real guns since I work at a range. Well, people say the card grading company. No. Yeah, public service now. That's exactly what it stands for, Lance Adrian. No, I am not Sir. It's Sir Nuts, Esquire the Third to you. I am not a sir. I was enlisted work. I work for a living. Private first class nuts, sir. Oh, that's so funny. Well, damn, at this rate, ain't gonna be any patches left for me to order. Dude, that's so funny. How many did we even make again? I forgot. Let me see here. Where are you? Where are you? How many did we make? 150? There's still enough. There's still enough for you. I mean, you gotta get it soon, though. You gotta get it still. Cool, chilling back. Or just got back from vacation in Seattle, Washington. I was still... Yeah, I saw some of your stories, man. It looks hella fun, dude. Same most of you. Please get more ENC rifles and gas bullet pistols. They're so cheap yet good. We might be getting more in soon, depending on whether our distributor is able to get more. But if they are, then yeah, for sure. Tomorrow I got to pick up my Hydro Dip magazines. Shout out to Maxim Airgun. If you head to play at Hill 559, check them out. Oh, okay. They're doing Hydro Dip services. Very cool. I remember I Hydro Dipped my shoes one time just to see what the process was like, because I saw a video on how to do it. And I was like, fuck it, I'll try it on some cheap shoes that I got from Walmart. I ran those shoes for a good year before they started chipping away. Can we chip in and get you Starlink internet? Hell no, I'm not doing Starlink. As well. Now we run them on Ethernet. Yeah, I like the several miles long Ethernet idea. Now that's something that we can do. Actually, if you want to get legit about it, it's First Sergeant Nuts. If we go up on my team, Squirrel Team 6. Dude, that's so funny. Do you know how to stop a GG link? Green gas leak. My gun only holds 1 shot now. Brett, there are several things that I would need to do in order to diagnose that. Use the Discord server, go into the tech support like help chat, and then we should be able to help you out from there. I have a new gun. I have a new gun. Don't hate. Oh. What do you got? What do you got? First Sergeant Nuts is better. She's going to go there as well. I went to an event and forgot my comms, BDUs, and my team badge. What did you remember? The gun? I got my gun, everything I need to run the gun, and that's it. Damn, that's rough. That's rough, dude. I'm so sorry about that. That is so bad. I'm so sorry. That sounds so tragic as well. When will you get these in stock? Well, we are waiting for those to arrive in stock right now. Again, like I said earlier, we had a set number for the pre-orders. The reason they're on the coming soon status is because the pre-order amount that we had set sold out. So yeah, that's we're just waiting for the first batch to come in. I used to Hydro Dip my Nerf guns. Cool. Got my ENC high cap 8 months ago. Pretty good. But plug broke. Damn. I mean, it's pop metal. You can't blame them. I mean, there are other materials to go with. You know what I mean? I have not seen a plug like that break. Not the plug itself. In a hot minute. Anything, I think Army. I don't think I've ever seen an Army one ever give out. I'm not saying it couldn't, but I haven't seen it yet. But yeah. That is very interesting as well. That broke. Even cheap pop metal too, though. Yeah, should be all caught up on all this. Let's see here. Anyone else getting their orders in? Oh no, looks like so far only the three amigos have gotten their orders in and are increasing their odds for the giveaway. You guys can as well, but you got to get those orders in now while you guys can. Things that I have forgotten. I'm gonna give this time while you guys are thinking about more stories of things you've forgotten on the field and giving me more inspiration for the next short, which thank you, by the way. Some things that I've forgotten. I remember once I specifically forgot the battery I needed for that specific gun, like to run my primary. I remember I brought a gun and I completely forgot that one was both front wired and not only was it front wired, but I had specifically a set of, I think it was like 2 or 3 batteries that I had, tri-panels, for that battery compartment. And I bought them right before, a game that I was playing at so I could use it. And I forgot the batteries at home. I had to borrow a 7.4 from somebody else just because that was like the only thing. It was like a 7.4 butterfly type. That was the only thing that would fit. And I had to run that, and I was like, man, this is not this fun. Like, it's still cool. I still had a blast playing with the homies, but it was nowhere near performing the way I had hoped it would, because of that 7.4 was just so freaking slow, dude. I remember that. I remember once I brought. So I have an L85. I have an L85. It is an electric blowback model, which is pretty freaking cool. Here's the problem with it, though. I brought it out to the field. I completely forgot that I had taken out the original Tamiya connectors because I changed the handguard. And I remember them saying, I'm going to have to take off the Tamiya handguards. And I was like, yeah, you're going to put the Deans on it anyway, right? Like, yeah. So I had forgotten that the handguard, because I put in one of the, what is it called? One of the Mad Bull, L85 Riz handguards for the L85 specifically. And I had it installed, and it was great. It looks awesome, right? But I forgot that they had the wiring sticking out to the side. They're like, yeah, it's not going to fit in here if you put a battery. So maybe get like a vert gripper or like a dummy pack so you can throw it in there. And I was like, yeah, sure. I forgot to do that, so I brought the gun out for a homie. And he's like, I don't think it worked. And I looked at it, I was like, ah, shit. Like, that was rough. That was bad. Like, I completely forgot that was just unfinished, that it was just not ready to be played with yet. I completely forgot. I was so excited to go play, and I was so excited to bring that out to the field again that I completely forgot that it just wasn't finished. Now, that was pretty bad. And I mean, of course, when it comes to small things, I've forgotten plenty of them. iPro knee pads. I've forgotten, like the face wraps. I've forgotten those plenty of times. I've had to use substitute gear and equipment that I've had saved. I've forgotten the gun itself. Now, I've always had like a spare or something else that I could use, but like sometimes I'd forget small things, batteries too. Oh my god. Or forgetting to charge the batteries. There's one thing that I would forget to do. Forgetting to charge them. I haven't done that in a few years, but that I do remember for a while. That used to be pretty common with me. Last Shadowlands event, our commander forgot to bring his radio. Oh, luckily I was a radio officer for the team, so it worked out. Jolly Isaias, do you have any suggestions for GBR that isn't an M4? I'm in the market for one, and go for smaller weapon frames. Feel free to pitch in recommendations to GI fans. Yeah, that's a good question, man. I would say, let's see. Are these available? Okay, yes. I'd say these are pretty good. We don't have any more of the PDW variant, which is my favorite version, but this one is still really good. If you want something that you could theoretically still get parts for, I might have to dig around a little bit more for these. But if you want a good base gun that's like really, really sweet, really, really fun, smaller, a little more compact than your traditional AR, I would say go for one of these. Still very familiar, right, with the AR controls, but again, the 5PC, you guys know what this is. Come on now. You guys know what this is, right? Maruyama VFC 5PC carbine, right, is pretty freaking sweet, dude. I would recommend these. I like these quite a bit. These are pretty freaking cool. We even have a mag combo with it, and mags are available as well. So that would be one that I would strongly. You know what? I'll leave a link to the mag combo just so you can get more mags. Because I would say if you have, when it comes to these, anything that's not a traditional AR or even just GV mags in general, when you have an opportunity to get magazines for it, get it earlier than later before it becomes a problem finding them. That's what I'll say at that. But I would say that's a pretty good option, honestly. Okay, thanks, because I think the worst thing for me was taking a single gun to the field, then finding out it was shooting too hot. I was forced to use a rental. Darwin's your arbiter. That's so unfortunate. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry, dude. Look, that sounds terrible. That sounds absolutely terrible. Oh, but Squirrely Nut says, Jolly, look into the Vorse VMP 2GB. That's true. You could go with the VMPs as well. Type in VMP. Yeah, I mean, even if you want like one of the smaller ones, absolutely. There is still parts that we carry for them. Like, actually, a decent amount as well, including the nozzles, which everyone's been looking for. But you could get something like one of these. The VMP2S. That'd actually be pretty sweet. And they're Jesus! Yeah, that deal is freaking nice, dude. That deal is freaking sweet. I'll leave a link to that as well for you to take advantage of, too. Here you go. That's a good one to do. I like that one as well. Magazines are still available for it as well. Yeah, those are also solid. I hate the L85. That's why I have 2 GBR L85s. That's funny. Makes sense. Own what you hate. Saga 12. Oof. Shush you. Yeah, shush you. I forgot my boots for my first milsim. I only had my barefoot shoes, but quick run to a wall will fix that. Okay, good. At least you were able to get something. But yeah, forgetting the boots. Oh no. Oh no. No. Pre-ordered one VFC. Move so fast. Where'd it go? Because everyone they see you get like Airsoft. Yeah, those are nice. Those are really, really nice. Right now I'm waiting for my new plug for my high kappa is a Springer. I would have to say with this weather to make sure to bring water and or a set self-hydration kit. You got to remember to take care of yourself on and off the field. Yes, Joshua Johnson. Like I said, like we were talking about earlier, guys, when you have an event, if you know you're going to be playing, make sure you're hydrating. Ideally several days before, at bare minimum, the day before, you got to really just start fucking going ham with the waters, you know? Making sure that you're not missing out, that you're hydrated for the next day. And then, of course, the day of, if you know, it helps. Obviously, it's not going to cure it. But it helps to have your own self-hydration kit. You know, just to keep you cool. Just to keep you cool for the day. You know? Trent Vander Eek. Do you sell GBR MP5? Not yet. Not yet. That is hopefully soon. I have L85 GBR and a Glock 18 with 4 AR mags and 4 G mags. All use, all name. Oh my god. This looks awesome. Join the good shotgun people. That last one is rock. Yeah, I like that one a lot. A few different styles too. Yeah, there's quite a few different options you can get for the VMPs as well. I like the 5PC a lot, like, cause I've gotten a lot of like trigger time with it, you know, doing videos and stuff, and it's so much fun. It's so good. It's so damn nice. But honestly, whatever you end up getting, I'm sure you'll be happy with, to be honest. I forgot what team I was on, and one time was running LMG. Oof. Everyone, that's the thing. Everyone's against you. You're on nobody's team. Fun fact, you can overhydrate. Yeah, you gotta try, I feel like, for that, though. You know what I mean? I think you gotta really try to be like, okay, you have definitely taken on way too much water, which, yes, is a thing. What hop-up chamber combo would you recommend? Jaden, Blood and Iron. It depends on what gun you currently have, what your primary is, and then what you're hoping to get for it as well. My recommendation generally for people is if you have a rotary cell hop chamber, it's polymer and it's functional, don't change it. Just keep it. Keep it until it breaks. All right? Again, CNC hop chambers are usually not just drop-in. You do have to get a little bit of work in order to get it to function properly, because I've seen way too many people getting those and then just dropping them in willy-nilly, no extra fine-tuning, and then next thing you know, it has problems with feeding consistently, maybe dropping an FPS. It's got problems, right? So I usually don't just recommend dropping it in willy-nilly. I like unicorn inner barrels and buckings. I like Prometheus barrels as well. I like maple leaf barrels. Yeah, that's typically what I go with. For ICAP 1, I want a laser. Oh boy, that's a tough one. Honestly, bucking and barrel is probably your best bet. You don't necessarily need to change the hop-up chamber in order for it to shoot way better. Yeah. I mean, you could go with like the Masterpiece hop-up chamber, and those are great, but I don't know if we necessarily need it. You know what I mean? I don't think it's a need. I think it's more of a flex, to be honest. If you overhydrate, you deserve an achievement at the game of life. Yeah, how did you do that? Like, how did you do that? It's actually not hard if you pee and it looks like water, you are overhydrated. Yeah, but that's also the inverse too. If it looks like caramel and the same color, it smells like popcorn, like movie theater popcorn, that's not good. That's not good. You need more water, bro. All this before I forgot. I had a gun and had to go back to my car. Oh no, that's crazy. Oh, that's so funny. Let's see here. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah, should be all caught up on all of those. Yeah, no, over the years you'll find that you're just gonna forget stuff here and there. I think. What are some other things that like airsoft? I feel like airsofters forget quite often. Cleaning your inner barrel, cleaning your GBRs, cleaning your GBB pistols. Those are pretty damn common, but I feel like those are pretty self-explanatory. Other things that airsofters tend to forget. This one's more of like, not like a physical thing, but just more of like a, I don't know, I want to say metaphorical, maybe metaphysical thing. I think people forget that it's also just airsoft and that we need to stop taking it as seriously. Again, I get immersion. I get trying to be immersed. Trust me, I'm that guy. I love being immersed whenever I play. The immersion, right? I love that shit. But I think some people do forget that, like, hey, it is just a game. We don't need to take it as seriously. We can have fun with this. Like, look at what we're wearing. Look at what we're doing right now. Like, take a step back from the perspective of a normie. What are we doing right now? You know what I mean? I think people do forget to do that sometimes. I don't think there are as many tryhards. You know, tryhards. I hate that term. I've always hated that term. Like, why are we looking down on people that try hard at anything? Like, that's stupid, you know. But the common usage is too common for me to ignore. So, like, yeah, the term tryhard, or, you know, there's the idea of a tryhard in airsoft, right? Like, yeah, it can be a little cringe sometimes. I just think that people need to just forget, like, remember that, like, hey, it's cool, like, that we're doing this, right? Like, let's just have fun with it. You know, whatever happens. You know, there's no, especially if we're going to, like, regular walk-on games. Even Milsim events, you know what I mean? Yeah, I do take them seriously to an extent, but I don't take it, like, it's not life or death, guys. Like, come on now, you know what I mean? Like, this is a fun game that we're playing. We're playing dress up right now. Like, what are we doing? You know? Ugh. I would say most people forget their LED armbands at some fields. Oh, okay. I was like, LED armbands. What's a LED armband? Joshua Johnson. I was so confused there for a second. LED armbands at fields. So, yeah, some fields do have them, and you know, some fields will recognize their usage as well, which is very, very fun. Forgetting not to overshoot. Forgetting not to overshoot. Yeah, I don't know if necessarily that's a forgot. I think most people that are overshooting are usually doing it intentionally, if I'm being honest. There might be a few times where it's like accidental, but it's not even really them overshooting at that point. That's just not what it is. It's just the person getting shot sucks. Stands out wide in the open where like several people have him in sights and several people are shooting him simultaneously. That's usually what it is. I'm getting started in Airsoft, and I think the Airsoft gods don't like me. Hey, man. Jaden, you're not alone. I felt the same way, too. I genuinely felt the exact same way. To quote Darkstar, forgetting to let go of the trigger. What do you mean I forgot to let go of the trigger? Huh? Clean. Let's see. I would say as well. People forget to have fun. Yeah, I think that's true. Warzone. I had my 32, 5-shot wheel gun. Oh, my backup gun. Clean your gear. Air out your plate carriers, you nasty things. You know what? You are 100% correct. Can we talk about this? Bless you. Can we talk about this? Guys, Corman is bringing up a very valid point here. I don't want to be mean. I'm not going to be mean. But I'm going to be honest with you guys. I have played with some players out there. I've gone to fields and I've done events, and especially events. Some of you are some disgusting motherfucker. Like, how hard is it to Lysol your plate carrier or your chest rigs? Like, sometimes, man, the funk is real, man. You know, like, it is. Like, sometimes I feel like I walk back into the 70s when I get hit with that, like, funky ass odor, because damn, the funk is real, bro. It's so bad. Like, air out your shit, dude. It's like musky, like freaking dank, like wet. Like, it smells like gym clothes. And that, don't get me wrong, I get it, we're all sweaty. And look, if it's like the third day of a Milsim event, like, I'm pretty musky, you know what I mean? Like, I smell, like, I don't smell like terrible, but there definitely is like a little bit of an aroma, because again, I'm not like showering every single day like I normally do. But I do clean my gear, guys. Like, I do spray, I nuke that shit like fairly regularly. Like, I'll try to nuke it, or I'll air my shit out. Like, you cannot store sweaty gear. There were some dudes I remember where they would take off their freaking tops and bottoms, not just the plate carriers and chest rigs, but like the actual clothes, put them away in the bag and be like, all right, that'll be ready for next Milsim event. And I'm like, wait, what? Like, I feel like that meme from Guardians of the Galaxy 2 where it zooms in on Peter Quill's face. And he's like, what? You know, when he finds it, it's like, oh, it killed me to put that tumor in your mom's head. What? And like, whatever like sort of trance he was in, he gets out, and just pure rage at that point. That's what I felt like. That's what it felt like when I was hearing, yeah, this will be ready for next MSW event. I'm like, that's not till the end of the year. What are you doing? And I was like, and I remember too, because it smelled already. It already smelled. It was smelling presently, and they're holding off, and they're gonna wear it again without cleaning. Are you shitting me, bro? That was disgusting, man. That was terrible, man. What the frick? That's so bad. Oh man, that's so disgusting, man. Yeah, you are right, Corman. You are absolutely right. Forgetting to make clip-on hands, so I don't gotta take 5 minutes trying to tie bands on my head. I got a nice little piece from my marketplace in the magazine leak. What is your opinion on getting used guns and getting? Bill safe. It's always a risk. It's a gamble. If you don't know the person personally, and even then, buying used stuff sucks, because with you very well could just get very unfortunate. What happens to a lot of people where they buy a used thing, doesn't work, and there's no warranty, there's no returns, there's no nothing, you're just stuck with it, right? I never like necessarily buying other people's projects unless I know exactly what to do with it. Like, I know exactly what's wrong with it, I know I can get the parts for it, or it's just something that's like, for me, I genuinely really want because it's rare. You know what I mean? Like, I generally don't like to pick up other people's projects. Pain. Have you cleaned your inner? How fast do you guys process orders for pickup? Is it possible to order online and pick up the same day? Chaos Oner. It usually takes at least 1, maybe 2. Typically not as often, but maybe 2 business days for an online order to be ready for pickup. Now, generally speaking, if depending on what the items are, it very well could. If you order it early enough in the day, possibly later on in the day, it might be ready. But you still do have to wait for the items to be ready. Usually we let people know via email, so just keep an eye out on your email. Once it says will call ready for pickup, you should be ready to come in store and be able to pick it up. Oof. Excuse me. I don't think airing it out is gonna fix that degree of dank, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I'll take what I can get from some of these people. You know what I mean? Just a little bit of Lysol, just nuke that shit and just let it air out. Seriously, it's not that bad. It's seasoning. Gross. Why wear vests when belts exists? Spoken like a true speed softer. Use a house Dawn and a Dawn Scuzz brush on your gear, you nasty things. Yeah, absolutely. Pull out the salt instead of your little. I can let that bare minimum pass instead off the stink. What the hell? Yeah, dude, that's terrible. That level of stink is diabolical, bro. Why put it in your pockets when you can hold everything in your hands? When you forget to fill your mags before the game. You know what? That's actually way more common. I don't even blame people for that one. Sometimes I do that shit. It's like, oh, I can't wait to use my GB pistol. Hammer just boop. the fuck? Ah, I forgot to fill the magazine. You know what I mean? Like, I forgot to fill it with gas. Forgetting to hit record right before something cool happens. That I felt that one. Buying used is at best buying something properly cleaned, and at worst buying a junker. Forgetting to cover the guy when he says cover me. How do you forget that? It just happened, you know? Oh, I forgot to cover you. What do you mean? What's the hardest part to disassemble in a high kappa? It's not that bad, to be honest. Maybe, like, it's not even hard, just annoying. Sometimes getting, like, the D10 springed and, like, the D10 itself to sit in front. Sometimes those chutes fall out. Like, they fly out sometimes. You got a really stiff one. It's not really that hard, to be honest. And I'm not even a tech. And I can do it. Do you know the ETA on the pre-order when you get those in? At the moment, I do not. Kit RCT. At the moment, I do not. Just hold off and just be patient with those, because I promise it is going to be worth it when those things come in. No, we're still around. We've been around for a while. Yeah, he hasn't been with the company for a hot minute, Shaolin. You say that, but I have literally seen people standing there dumbfounded when the guy says, cover me, and I'm like, bruh. What? Dude, how does that even happen? Dude, how smooth-brained do you have to be? No wrinkles or lump, no ridges or bumps. Like, how smooth-brained do you gotta be to forget to cover somebody? He just said, cover me right then and there. Like, what the frick, dude? I don't even know how to respond to that. I don't even know how to respond to that. That is a first for me. Chef Pandakage, what's going on, man? VM Solace, what's happening, dude? Welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you, man. Dawn and a scuzz brush will solve all problems. Take care of in this order: weapon, gear, body. Freaking scrub. Yeah, absolutely true. Honestly, you know what the thing I do, like, typically now for Milson West events that has helped a lot, even if it's nothing else, just using some dude wipes, you know, just to give yourself like a quick little shower, you know, in the mornings, just wipe away all the junk, especially down there, you know what I mean, where the sun don't shine, cleaning that up. Oh, dude, like, that feels immaculate when you're able to just wipe that away. But if possible, yes, being able to clean yourself in some way, shape, or form is very important, guys. Seriously, hygiene. Jolly O, I noticed you mentioned getting GPR magazines while they're available, unless I misunderstood you. Mystery box? Are they difficult to come by later down the road more than any magazines find, like AG? It depends on what we're talking about specifically. It can be, because you got to remember, there are so many companies that make, you know, AEG magazines. There are so many companies that make compatible magazines for your standard M4 AEG, right? Version 2 compatible. You can find those anywhere. We carry a fuck ton of them. But if you're talking about something that's a little bit more proprietary, so that's a little bit more unique, then I would say, okay, there's mags available. Get them now. It's like, just don't wait. Just get them now. You won't regret it, because you'll have the magazines whenever you need them. Say if one of your magazines breaks, sometimes you can't always get the parts for it to replace them, right? So being able to have spares on you will keep you in the game and keep you playing, and will keep your option viable, versus, hey, I don't have any mags other than the one that it came with. It broke. Now I can't play with the gun. You know what I mean? And it's impossible now to find the magazines because they're sold out everywhere. That's what I usually try to prepare people for. I don't want that happening to people. So I always say, get more while you can. GBR sometimes hard to get. Yes. That absolutely. Just at the hospital waiting to have a baby. Oh my goodness, dude! Congrats, Chef. Yo, dude, I didn't know it was that she was due, dude. That's crazy, dude. Congrats, man. Hopefully all goes well. I'm sure Trinity's in good hands, dude. That's freaking awesome, dude. Hell yeah, kid number 2. Absolutely, man. Congrats, bro. Dude, absolutely congrats. I'm curious, is it what are they? Is they a boy, girl? What are we talking here? GB Max can sell fast. Sometimes can take a while to restock. Yes, absolutely. At the last insurgency, we ran an actual shower for the public. Yo, Gnarls, that sounds heavenly. An actual functional shower? That sounds amazing. I answered as well. At this point. Email and filter. We should be caught up on emails, Young Drew 83. Depending on what email you used, I would recommend DMing us too, Young Drew. We should be able to help you out from there. Will do. Just been waiting at the construction. Okay, yes, as well. Shower in the middle of Victorville was absolutely re-energized, dude. I can imagine. That must sound awesome, dude. Thank you, Skrillin RPG. It was very helpful. Yeah, no worries, dude. Always happy to help. Always happy to help, dude. Combat showers as well. No, combat showers is needed, bro. Combat showers, absolutely. Goated. Absolutely goated. I will take a shower in my gear if I have to. Sometimes, Corman, you're right. Sometimes I'm just like, I sweat so much. I sweat so freaking much, dude, that it's like, yeah, I think having the like the shower, right, because the sweat is seeped through. I've had days where like I've sweat so much that I started getting like salt stains on my clothes, like and on my gear, and I'm like, what the hell? So honestly, sometimes, yeah, when it's hot enough, I want to just. You remember that scene in The Hurt Locker? I know, mixed emotions about the movie. I'm not the biggest fan of that movie, especially as I get older, but there are some cool moments in it. There's that one scene where Jeremy Renner's character, after like freaking trying to take that bomb out of that body, right? He like decides to take a shower, so he turns on the water and he just walks it. He's full kit. He's in full kit. He just steps in the shower and just gets absolutely drenched. Honestly, I want that to be me sometimes. I want to just in full kit. I just want to take a full-on shower. That just sounds so refreshing, you know? Hell yes, giving birth to a future Airsoft customer. That's crazy. What if you get caught in ambush while showering? Nah, because they want to use the shower too. They know if that they ambush or bother the business for the showers, they're not allowed to take showers there, and it probably wanted to. You know what I mean? Like, it makes no sense to mess with the businesses you want to do business with. You know what I'm saying? It's a girl. Aw, so cute. And like the rest of us, Warzone, she will be. Another future Airsofter as well. Then you pull out the answer as well. Primo Technician, what's going on, man? On a stream, dude. Answer as well. We'll do. We've just been waiting on the contractions. Okay, as well. Answer as well. Yup. Have to save for delivery. Okay, yup. Make sure I don't miss anything. I cannot afford a GBR without being an aerospace engineer. Fuck. Dude, that's crazy. I mean, you know, like, hopefully in the future. I mean, it's already happening, right? We're literally seeing GBRs becoming more widely available and becoming more affordable as well for the common man. So, you know, if you can't afford it right now, in the future, you should be able to. They're only going to get more affordable as time goes on. There's going to be more and more affordable options that are coming out of the woodwork and making it easier for people to get into that sort of scene. All right, let's see. Has anyone else gotten there? Ooh, yes. I see Mr. Francisco got himself a $20 gift voucher. That's it's going to be an entry into this live stream giveaway. And what is this? Does this count? Let's see here. Does this? No, unfortunately, that one does not. Oh, I wish it did. If it was just a few dollars more, that would have counted towards the giveaway. But so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 people who've gotten their orders in and taken advantage of the promotion. You guys can as well, but you got to make sure to get those orders in before it's too late. I had IED around the shower for less of a disturbance. Dude, that's so sick. That's so sick, dude. I wish I could see that. RPGs so far. Then you're just gonna take it. The shower is basically the hotel in John Wick. Yeah, nobody fucks with it. Because everyone wants to use it. There is absolutely no fighting in the showers. Has Trinity cussed you out today? No, we've actually been catching up on sleep while waiting for. Dude, that's so funny. Oh, that's so good. Yeah, I've seen apparently my mom she was mad at my dad the entire time. Just so funny. because she's like, oh yeah, no, I think I'll do it 100% natural, like no drugs or anything. That is something I've talked to Jazz about before. When, like, you know, like when we do decide to have a kid, right? Do you want to do natural? She's like, no. Like, no, give me all of the drugs. Give it them all. Even my mom was like, when my brother came around, when it was his turn, kid number 2, she's like, give me the drugs. I don't care. Put me under. I don't want to feel it. Oh, man. Important question. Has CA-LT hinted at making other MWS guns besides the current listing? I would like a M16A2 MWS hint. Yes, RPG lovers, I would. Yes, RPG lovers and I, and even Darkstar have like talked about this, where we would love it. Feel free to let me know what your thoughts are on this, because again, I know that this will not happen. This is probably not going to happen. But if I could, I would love to see, like, and I would call it something along the lines where it's like Lancer comes out, maybe even under the branch of like Classic Army, right? If they were to come out with, call it the Legacy Collection. FUD Collection would be funny. That'd be funny, but again, it probably would be called like Legacy Collection, and it's like, we're talking some like retro style guns, right? We're talking XM177, 733s, M16s, M16 A1, A2s even, right? Go up to like A2. I would love to see, you know, that sort of collection of stuff of like MWS MWS platforms coming out for it. I think that'd be very, very cool. Hell, even if it was like a kit, like a complete upper, you know what I mean? A complete upper kit, or make the whole like receiver kit, right? So I don't know. I thought it'd be cool. You know, I think it'd be pretty sweet. I would love to see that happen, because again, having a fully MWS compatible, you know, MWS system that doesn't suck out the box, because I know people are gonna say, well, this one exists. Yeah, and I've seen those, and they suck. Yeah, because I've seen how they perform. They're not good. And I know people that own them that will literally tell me, yeah, I've had to put this much in order for it to be compatible. It's not great, you know? But that's the only thing that's available, so. MWS SIG rifles, please, MCX. Legacy purchase says, oh man, you had a whole list of things. See, hype rifle, yup. I hate the M16A2. MWS is it's too. What do you mean? I like the. Okay, anyone that's had experience with it, bear in mind, not. Yes, there's a difference between the one that you're issued, because right, you gotta imagine how many other people have used it, how many people have abused it, has it really been properly taken care of? But in general, for anyone, all of my prior service members, or anyone that does currently work in the firearms industry, is the A2 a bad rifle? I didn't think so. I thought most people that had used it were like, granted, this was years ago at the time, right? It was pretty solid. Is the A2 bad? I didn't think so. When my son was born, my girl didn't get the chance to cuss me, emergency C-section. But she did gripe at me because I had held him before. That's funny. That's a little funny. Well, you were asleep. Oh, dude, that's hilarious. That's funny. But hopefully, I'm glad that she pulled through just fine, you know? Mark 18 is my dream, but for now, I'm a high Kappa player. With drugs, I feel like I have to clarify. Don't forget to check on other players if they're having a medical emergency. They may not ask for help, like when I'm slow choking and try not to look like I'm actively dying. Fear of embarrassment is real. You know, that's fair. I completely understand that, Warzone. That's real. You're so real for that. But yeah, always just check up on the younger players too. Or if you see someone that looks like they're having a hard time, whether it be like walking, maybe they look extra tired, you never know. They could be going through something right then and there. I would just double check on them. If you do see them, it's always good good manners to do that, you know. But to answer your question, RPG lovers, they haven't hinted at anything else like that yet. I'm sure more platforms will come out, especially if they sell well. I'm sure they'll come out with other things, but for the time being, I think they're just sticking with the MK16s. They might. I could totally imagine them making a Mark 18 GBR. I think that probably would be like the next thing if I had to guess. But yeah, I haven't seen anything for like any older style stuff as of yet. I'll send you a GV if you really want to get into it. No, we've actually been catching up. Okay, so I believe Classic Army is stepping up game in gas guns. It's funny too that Classic Army is the one that decided to like use that and just buy it, when in reality It's LT that's making it. That's so funny. Okay, scrolling down. Okay. It's an okay rifle, honestly. Just technology went way too fast for it, so it fell off. Fair. I didn't think there was anything inherently wrong with it, you know what I mean? Like, it seemed fine. I didn't need range. I had a 163 acre farm to play around on. 44 magnet is fun. Ooh. It's me. I'm always going through something. It's me. I'm always going through something. Whoever be preying on my downfall, please stop. You already won. I first trained with an A2 rifle. It's not bad, just with that fixed stock. It's not kind to people with shorter arms or frames. Maybe that's why I like the M16 so much, because my arms are like really freaking long. I'm not joking, guys. I am built genuinely like an orangutan. I have short legs, I got a long torso, and I got even longer arms. I'm screwed, man. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a reverse. My dad calls me a reverse T-Rex. Will the classic Army MWS be marked like Colt, or will it be? It'll be blank. Blink, blink, blink. Like my friends know that if I go from playing to sitting down, my heart rate may drop and I will pass out. Jesus. Is that bad? That's insane. Crazy thing is the lack of proper M16 drop-in M-lock handguards. Why did that sentence make no sense? Crazy the lack of proper M16 M-lock. M16 length, you mean? Okay, M16 length M-lock handguards. I know they exist out there. Wish I had some land like that in California. Always clogging toilets, you mean? Oh, that's funny. Isaias, I had outpatient surgery about 2 weeks ago. And my doctor canceled my medication before enough men could pick it up. I had to go back to the ER for pain medicine. That was the worst pain. Oh, dude, that sounds terrible, Sergeant Unicorn. Which, by the way, welcome to the stream. That sounds absolutely insane. Oh my God. Hopefully things are better. Hopefully you're not in pain anymore. But jeez Louise, man, that sounds terrible. M-lock with A2 front sight would be a vibe. That would be a vibe, actually. That does sound kind of cool. I ain't gonna front, RPG Lord. That does sound really, really sweet. I just like this mixing, too, of, like, taking older platforms, right? And you put modern furniture on it, too. Like, if you're gonna like, you know, use modern equipment and modern accessories and furniture, at least put it on, like, something that's, like, retro, so you get that kind of cool crossover vibe between the two. I don't know. I just love that aesthetic. I had a lot of land to run around on, hunting, dirt bikes, and guns. Ooh. Thanks. Some of us have weak tummies. That's funny. Weak tummy. I can pass out mid-convo when I'm on a long drive. That's why I'm not supposed to do long drive. Dude, are you narcoleptic? Are you? Is that what it is? That's insane. And we have the Mark 18 Mod 1 with the quad rails and front sight post cutout. Mark 18 Mod 1, always a vibe. But you know what? As I get older, I've come to appreciate the Mod 0 Mark 18. I don't know. I just think it looks cool. I think the Mod 0 is cool too. You know, I don't know. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. Yeah, I've got one myself. It's modernizing retro guns is next gen footing. That's right, baby. Next gen footing. It's what the Zoomers call FUD maxing, bro. I'm FUD maxing right now. FUD maxing. What did I just come up with, man? I got brain rot vocabulary, dude. What's wrong with me? FUD maxing. I gotta get a shirt that says that now, and I want it to be like, I gotta get like an FAL, right? Like an old one, like an old FAL. Maybe give it the baby hoop camo, and I want to put like freaking EOT. I want to give it like a bunch of crazy ass accessories on there too. Maybe even like change out the original handguard for like some weird like M-lock one. I could see it. I could see some crazy amalgamation there. FUD maxing, bro. FUD maxing. I wish there was an Airsoft RPG that had rubber projectiles shaped as the RPG round and shot by a whole CO2 cartridge. I would love that too. I think I remember the original RPGs that were being brought in. I remember seeing videos of it a long time ago. Les Trooper, I remember she had a video where she was showing it off. And that version of that RPG never made it. It never made it to the States. The one we got was just the one that uses the regular 40 mil shower grenades and shells and everything, and it's just not as good. Just not as good. Fudding is a new term for me. What's that now? Oh, how do I explain FUD? How do I explain the act of being a FUD? Yeah, the act of being a FUD. How do I explain fudding? Basically, like, if I had to give a like, think of like, it's like uber casual. It's like uber casual, right? You're doing like, think Woodstock, think old, think classic. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be literally named after like Elmer Fudd, you know, the Looney Tune, right? The dude that was hunting Bugs Bunny and then ended up like, you know, shooting Daffy Duck quite a bit. Oh shit, it's weapon season, right? It's that guy, right? Because he's using a lot of hunting stuff, revolvers, nothing modern, nothing at all that doesn't use some type of wood or that was used in some world war or something. You know what I mean? That's the best way I can describe it. When you hear back in my day gays, when they talk about their guns, yeah, the back in my day guys, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. Yeah, that think of Looney Tunes Elmer Fudd. Exactly. Yeah, exactly what that is. Fudding, bro. That's Fudd maxing, bro. I'm Fudd maxing right now. Oh man, I gotta get that shirt now. I gotta make it. I gotta do that. I want to make that a thing now. Yeah, back in my day, 2 world wars. You know, that's exactly what I'm talking about. That clicks a bit more. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Guys, we got about 24 minutes left before we close out tonight's live stream. Make sure to go ahead and get those orders in. Take advantage of the promotions we got going on right now. Like Mr. Oh my goodness. Is that a... Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oui, monsieur. Oui, baguette. Mr. Gnarls. Mr. Gnarls got himself several entries into this week's live stream giveaway. You guys can as well get those orders in before it's too late. Let's see, what did you order? You got yourself a Quark C shotgun tracer unit. Nice. Respectable. Guys, continue getting those orders in. And remember, if you have any airsoft related questions or just personal questions you want to go ahead and ask me, feel free to go and do so. Just put the letter Q in front of your question. Makes it a lot easier for me to spot and identify it and thereby answer. Wish I had a lot of land. I'm like an old school New Yorker turned country boy. That's so funny. Any update on the Mark IV GVR? Nothing as of yet. We did, I think 2 weeks ago, did have the update in the arrival date for it, but that was about it. Nothing crazy about it. You know, they just try to make sure that they're giving the best product forward, as opposed to just like, okay, well, we said we're gonna release it here, and even though we're still in the middle of making sure that everything's still good, we'll just go ahead and release it. Yeah, I don't want that. That's, if anything, that's a good sign. More delays means, yeah, more people are looking over it and are gonna make sure that it's actually good. So, I thought it was sort of, ballpark. Okay, this is how to make. These days, I hear all about what's going on. Oh, I'm not even gonna go there, dude. I'm not even gonna touch that. While everyone else is FUD maxing, here I sit, brokenhearted, had to shit, but only farted. What the fuck? What are these rhymes? My Insta-feed is cursed thanks to a friend. Oh yeah, it's the friend that made it cursed, huh? It's the friend that did it. Oh, okay. I see. Answer as well. Okay, yeah, answer that as well. Okay, yeah, should be all caught up on all of those. Yes. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna grab another drink. I'll be right back, guys. I'm full. I'm so freaking tired. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I'm back. Oh, god. Oh, shit. Oh shit! That was a little too much. I sat down with a little too much force there. Oh, I had to grab myself another one. My addiction is going crazy tonight. I'm feeling the jitters, you know. There we go. Ah, there we go. Refreshing and crispy as hell, just the way I like it. Dog, woof, 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 woof. Oh. Come on. Come here. Come here. Up, up, up. Come on. Up, up, up. Come on. Up, up, up. Come on. Yeah, come on. Here, I'm gonna pick her up and show you guys, in case you guys forgot. Say hi, Kinema. I was hoping she would talk. Oh, now you're quiet. Now you're quiet, huh? Alright, I'm gonna let you go. Oh. What's funny is that I've actually featured her in a couple of shorts as well. There was like 2 shorts that I did where it's like when you airsoft and have a dog, right? And it was like, and I was on the ground, right? I was like petting her belly, and then I was like, "Oh, who ate my lipo batteries? Who peed on my guns?" There was that one, and there was another one where like I got replaced by a dog, and I had her in the office because I used to, she was a puppy, and I had to have someone watch her. So I brought her to work with me a couple of times, and one time where Cisco comes up and he's like, "Oh, Isaias, you ready to play?" And it's her just sitting there. Okay, you got yourself a gun? And then there was like a gun there. What about iPro? And then we put goggles on her. All right, cool, let's go. That was a cute short. I remember that one. That one when she was still like, I think under a year old too when we've done that one. Kimber, I like Kimber. I think Kimber, you know, like old school Kimber stuff, like is still really cool. Like honestly, I think the one movie that made Kimber look really, really sick was, I know they've been in a few things, but I really loved the options that they used for the Kimber pistols in 2003, I believe. SWAT, if you remember that one, with Colin Farrell. That one was really good. I love the Kimbers in that one. Yeah, doggos, yeah, puppy, yeah, that's right. She's 5 years old now. She's 5 years old. I have had real TTI guns die on me in the most random ways. That's crazy. Dog, yeah, no Bork. Dog maxing, yeah, dude, dog maxing. Kimber's pretty popular around me, Jaden. Haven't held one myself, but a lot of good things about it. Sled dog. She is half husky and half Aussie Shep, half Australian Shepherd. A combination I would not recommend for anyone. That is, she's a little psycho sometimes. Hot take: military should return to 1911s. Huh. Okay. I mean, it's not like the M17s are doing anyone any favor anytime soon. You know what? I'm gonna say it. M9s all the way, baby. M9s all the way. M9s and 1911. That's all I want to see. Was 2011? They're more affordable. Was 2011? M4A1s in SWAT were dope too. That's right. The M4s there with the ACOG on the carry handle direct mount to it, not the Picatinny, the direct mount. And then you have the freaking what is it? The handguard light too. That was sick. Those are cool. That's a vibe. So she is super cracked. Yes, she absolutely is. She's super mouthy too. I remember one time I was disciplining her, and she wanted a treat, and I said no, I'm not giving you any. And she got mad, and so she didn't like protest to me. She went to Jazz. You know, she went to her mom, and then she starts like, because she's in the bathroom like trying to like take off her makeup, and she's at the bathroom like the hallway, like right outside the door, and looking at her because the door was open, and she starts and then she looks at me like she's fucking like snitching on me, like she's trying to say daddy won't give me this, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Or no, dude, when she's like, this is so funny, when she's trying to like upset that no one's giving her attention at the moment, she does this thing where she plops on the ground and she does like, and I tried explaining this to my parents too, that she does that, and they're like, no way, there's no way that your dog is like this much like a toddler. And then she does it when they're dog sitting her, and then they start laughing and they comment, they're like, "Oh my god, I thought you were kidding. Like, this is like taking care of like a 2-year-old or a 3-year-old, you know?" Oh, she's so funny though. She's so funny. I think you mean 20. Happy Ghost Ninja, get out of here with that shit. See, the military needs ESG rifles, gross. Alchemy because it is a hot take. Germany should go back to the POA. Hell no. The amount of moving parts on that shit? Hell no. Let's see here. Isaias, she was ranting. He was ratting you out and calling you every name in the book. Yeah, dude, seriously. She has a mouth on her, dude. It's funny because she thinks she speaks English. It's so funny. Have you heard of the Sigma Derby in Vegas? I don't even know what that is. I have never heard of that, Happy Ghost Ninja. I have never heard of that ever in my life. Don't think mags are wide enough for a double stack. Yeah. Let's go with that as well. As you can talk, thank you. I do have some really crazy stuff I send out. Okay, yeah. Yeah, should be all caught up on all of these. Yeah, what are some other brands that are like typically out there? Oh, you know what? Actually, I did forget one time. I forgot to look up the address for where I was going. One time, I completely forgot the address of what field I was supposed to be going. And sometimes I think this happened once where I actually forgot what field, and I completely forgot that we were supposed to go to a different field entirely. So I showed up and completely missed out on playing because my friends were playing across, the freaking, like, they were in a completely different county at that point. I did not feel like driving. So that happened. That was another thing I did forget. Another thing I forgot. Okay, yeah. Copy down, scrolling down. Staccato versus Terran Tactical. Ooh, interesting. That's a tough one. Whew. Funny enough, I have a FUDMAX M16. I think I've shown it before, but the kit has been updated. I'll post it later. Don't remember. Yeah, I want to see that, man. I want to see that so bad. I want to see FUDMAXing kits, bro. I want to see FUDMAXing kits. It's always something I don't know what's worse. So just for some of the stuff I've seen in, dude, that's crazy. I don't even want to get into that. Hereby banned. Okay, I have no idea what we said. I didn't even get a chance to read it. You deleted a message. Let's see here. Okay, I see. All right, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. I probably agree with that, Chef. Hot take: HK should make an MP7A3 with M-Lock and a Picatinny butt plate. I see. PO8 is so damn sexy. Yes, externally it is, but damn. We'd have a good time and tease everyone, however, repeated offensive statements. Yep, 100% agree. Keep it PG-13, I suppose, here. Another is here. Results. Okay, yeah, sure. Isaias, you don't need to read it. We got your back. I looked at it and I was like, huh. Because I have the option of seeing the deleted message itself, too, if I hit it. And I was like, oh. Yeah, that's a little. You don't really need to be that. You don't really need to say that way. You know what I mean? As well. Okay, yeah. Should be all caught up on all those. Sweet. We got like 12 minutes. 12 minutes left before we close out. Remember, get those orders in before it's too late. Don't miss out. If you have any airsoft or non-related airsoft questions, ask away. Put in the live chat so I can see it. Another hot take, HK should just modernize their older designs. And we have something like that at the range I work at already. Yeah, but that's not something that comes factory, though. That's the thing, right? Oh, yeah. Man, how many have I had today? 5, I think, maybe 6. I don't remember. I had a good amount. I'm not gonna lie, I had a good amount today. Oh, but you know what's even better about today? Since Normally Monday I normally will take as sort of like the break day, because you know Mondays, am I right? From gym. I worked out yesterday, and I had been working out like for several days straight actually. So I am good to take a rest day tonight. I don't gotta rush to go anywhere. I can just straight up fall asleep as soon as I'm done streaming. I can go to bed early. It'll be nice. I'll feel good and rested and energized. Man should about to OT on LaCroix. Hey man, no, you know what the worst part about this is that I'm hydrated. All right, that's the only effect that it has on me, man. Glock versus Sig. That is a tough one. What do you guys think? Glock versus Shig. What is your opinion on that? Well, one that doesn't shoot me. Not a hot take. People forget to air their damn feet and boots out after a long day on the field. Clean your feet, you nasty things. I feel like that's an expression. I feel like that's an expression where in your hometown or something, Corman, you nasty thing. But no, that's not a hot take at all. That's just common sense. If you have an opportunity, I mean, in general, right? If you've been on your feet for a long period of time, it is actually recommended. I think I remember even reading it somewhere, and even my little brother told me too that it was true, that if you're on your feet, if you're playing like sports, and you're on your feet constantly, it's a good idea to take off your shoes and your socks and start walking around and start kind of like stretching with your feet, but barefoot. If you can do it on grass, even better, because that'll really help, because your feet get swollen, you know? So it really helps to kind of just let them breathe, let them air out. Obviously, this is good for general health as well, but obviously for hygiene, yes, during that time frame, it would be a good idea to go in there with some dude wipes, or if you have like soap and water, obviously. Hell, I've done hand sanitizer before, you know, just like trying to clean everything up there, right? Just something to clean it up, man. You know what I mean? So you don't get and change out your socks. Change your socks out. Change your socks out. That's a Marine Corps thing. If you nasty, you are a nasty thing. I didn't know that. That's so funny. I didn't know that. LaCroix withdrawals. I mean, yes. Okay, one downside is that, yes, I do get withdrawals from this. All right, fucking, okay, whatever. You know what I mean? At least I'm not killing brain cells. You know what I mean? I'm literally hydrating. Don't judge me. It's either this or soda, man. You know what I mean? Like, people have their vices. This is mine. All right. Like, that's if all things considered, it's not bad. It's a healthy vice. All right. It's a healthy vice. The Apocalypse logo. Sorry, doctors came to check on us. No worries, you're chilling, man. You are absolutely chilling. That's obviously, yes. That is exactly what you need to be worried about right now, right? Glock, because I know a Glock won't shoot me. Fair enough. Fair enough. For those in Australia. Hope you're well, man. Okay, answered as well. Okay, answered it as well. Everything that's gross. Sorry, Dr. Skin. Imagine not showering after a day of soft air. I can't imagine that. Even when I come back from airsofting, from like, even if it's just for a day event, like there've been a lot of times where it's like, all right, you know, Saturdays I would go out to play with the boys, right? And then immediately after, I'd be like, all right, cool, I'm going on a date night with Jazz, right? We're going out to dinner. I will shower right then and there. Like, I will shower. I am not going, you know, out until after I am nice and scrub-a-dub clean, because holy crap, dude, like, I do not want to go into a restaurant smelling the way I do. Because even if I shower that morning, I will still shower again, because the amount of, like, swamp balls that I have, dude, like, it's nuts. Swamp balls is no joke. Swamp ass is one thing. Swamp balls is another thing entirely. Disgusting, bro. I need to feel clean before I go anywhere. I bring foot and body powder to all most events. Old habits die hard. Shit was drilled into me after 8 years in Autism Anonymous. I have heard Autism Anonymous from Marine Corps. I have heard that one. That's funny. Oh, man, that's so funny. I have a 2-liter Mountain Dew next to me right now. Ugh. Hope you're well, man. Wait, LaCroix doesn't have high sodium. No, actually it does not. If you look on the label, 0 milligrams of sodium. There are other ones like Topo Chico, what is it, Perrier, that does have sodium in it. But these, nah. Sometimes mineral water does. I mean, that is probably some of the minerals. But this sparkling water, LaCroix, Polar, nah, even the Kirkland brand ones, they don't have sodium in it, which is so nice. I know. When I was first trying to find substitutes for soda, some of the sparkling waters and mineral waters that I would drink, I found out had sodium in it, so I stopped with those. Jason, that's just pure sugar. That's just pure sugar, though I can't disagree. Oh, that's awesome, baby. It's in the box. Corn, my son is the same way. He was in the Corps for 5 years. Also had to go weeks without a shower and ran out of baby wipes. Never again. No more weeks in the field. Yeah, dude. That sounds terrible. That sounds miserable without a shower. I think I would just fuck it. No? Like, I don't know, man. I'll make something work. I'm gonna make a shower happen. I have loved Glock a long time, but if SIG could make a better safe drop gun without backdoor deals with the government letting them profit all at the expense of the man told to use their shit guns, I get it. No, I would agree to that sentiment as well. That sparkling water, I thought it was a beer at first. Yeah, dude, no, I'm for anyone that's new to the chat, like LaCroix are 100% my addiction. That's they just are, because I used to be really, really heavily addicted to soda, sugary drinks, so I can't have that anymore. I'm telling you, the minute I stopped drinking those, like, I dropped crazy amount of weight. As soon as I stopped drinking those and I just started drinking these. That and also these, like, really take the edge off for my addiction, so I constantly need to have these around me. Like, I feel so bad for Jazz sometimes, because sometimes she'll help out with, like, you know, picking up groceries, so she'll always buy me some too. I feel bad because I go through them like nobody's business. I go through them so quick. Australia doesn't have airsoft, only gel blasters, which is terrible. I hate that. I absolutely hate that they can't have that. Australians would love airsoft. What do you have? What is this sparkling water? I can kill a 2-liter Adu in a couple of hours. Bruh. I know a dude that can kill it in like a few minutes. Lemonade, yeah, lemonade is bussin' too. So anyways, not the Australia doesn't have. There's a hot take. The M17 is just a striker fire 2011. Huh. Not gonna lie. Now that I think about it, RPG lovers, you're right. Yeah, yeah, dude. That you know what? You're not wrong. You're not right. When I think about it, you're not wrong. I'm addicted to drinking Celsius. Live fit. Boaz, dude. Warzone. Boaz is the same way. That man always needs to have a Celsius around him too. He is addicted to that shit too. It is pretty crazy just seeing going over everyone's vice, of course. What are some other things that I forgot? I know some people are gonna think, oh, you forgot a LaCroix. I wouldn't. First of all, as much as I love these, I would never ever bring this to a field. It is regular water. That is the one time I would drink regular water, because LaCroix, you know, is bubbly, and I don't want to have to feel super like burpy on the field. Don't get me wrong, it feels good when I'm at home because it's like, all right, I can let it out. I don't feel bloated. I feel good. But when I'm at the field, I'm not trying to be disgusting. You know what I mean? I'm just burping it up like crazy. You know? I'm addicted to Monster Orange Dream. Doesn't help that I have a hookup for cases, bro. Oh, you got the plug for it too? Oh, it's over, dude. It's over for you. Get that green tea extract for metabolism. I start my days with a bang. 300 milligrams of caffeine minimum. Damn, bro. I start my day off with a few good old bone rips. Fuck that energy drink BS. Energy drip GPS. Green tea. Green tea in the morning? I don't know about that one. I'd have to try it. My coworkers will get me a Pepsi if they think I'm having a bad day. Oh, that's nice. That's sweet of them, though. You know what I mean? They care about you. They care about you. They want you to have a good day, and they're trying to brighten your mood, you know? Start my day with Death with Coffee on the strongest setting my Keurig does. Ooh. You know, to this day, I don't know what it is. I still can't do coffee. I still don't like coffee. I don't know what it is, man. I've really tried to get more into it, and I don't know. It just tastes yucky to me. I don't know what it is. I feel like I still have the palate of like a child sometimes. I'm just like, dude, I like the trashiest sodas, right? I like the absolute garbage sodas. They're so good. The most cocaine probably laced sodas. I love that shit. I don't like coffee. I really don't like coffee. I don't know what it is. Like I would rather drink tea than coffee, but coffee just for me just tastes kind of, I don't know. It just tastes too bitter, you know? Like it's not sweet enough or something. Do I get the Well Pro AK chat? Chat, that's a yes. That's a yes. Is my go-to for game vitamin C is my go-to for game days. That or some kind of fruit with my water. Fair. Lorenzo Gurera. Hi, hello. What did you miss? The majority of the tonight's stream. But don't worry, we got another stream planned for this Thursday, and of course that's going to be a giveaway stream. You see our game dates are available to come. The fuck? No. Game dates? I'd have to see that, which one you're referring to. Start my day with crippling depression. That's a vibe. It includes what might be in the new Double Trouble mystery box. So it's a Double Trouble mystery box. It is going to be a mystery, but at the end of it, there is going to be a bonus raffle once all the boxes sell out for that batch. ENC Bolt, the system and game changer, or just trash. Haven't had too much experience with it and can't really say. And Zins. You like Zins, Nick? I didn't know that. Dude, that's crazy. Alright, dudes, that's going to be it for tonight's stream. I had fun with this one, just hanging out, talking with all you guys. Again, shout out to everyone that did get their orders in. Got the bonus promos there. You guys have extra chances of winning, of course, this Thursday's live stream giveaway. Don't miss out, guys. Make sure you're watching. Remember, you can't win anything unless you are tuned in and actually watching the stream to claim your prize. Otherwise, again, you basically forfeit. Continue to spread the word around as much as possible. Take advantage of the shocker deals. They are expiring at the end of the night. Don't miss out. And we have plenty of mystery boxes and now the brand new patch package as well for you to take advantage of. Don't miss out. Get those orders in. I appreciate every single one of you guys. If you haven't already, make sure to leave a like on the stream. Continue to share this around. Remember to hit that bell icon so you're notified every time we drop new content on the channel. And want to continue supporting us. Continue to get all your Airsoft goodies through Airsoft GI. Keeps the cameras rolling, the lights on, and these giveaways coming. Again, I would not be here if it weren't for you guys. I never want you to forget that because I will never forget that. Hopefully you guys have a